You're welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to have an example that indicates how a research problem can be written. And we are going to use the case that is provided. They're going to read it out loud for me. As we listen.
Helps to indicate how a statement of the problem can be written basing on a case provided. Example, read the case below and after, read the derived problem, variables, and statement of the problem. Today, information technology, IT, is considered to be the heart and/or backbone of organizations. This is the case in Uganda and outside Uganda. This is considered to be a reactive change in the way organizations are managed in Uganda today. Gradually, many organizations consider their online presence a priority. This has led to the creation of terminology such as online marketing and network marketing. In a nutshell, the IT is considered to be the new driver of business in Uganda. Does this make the IT professionals busier or redundant? In a move to cope with this change, all universities in Uganda have IT and/or ICT as a compulsory course for every student. This has been seen as a move by universities to adjust in their training in order to prepare future employees for the job opportunities that are hinged on the ICT knowledge. Luckily to some universities, majority of the students admitted for a degree course are IT literate. This therefore means that the knowledge addition they get at university is little. This however leaves another group. 6 PAGE prepared by Donatus Mugisha, 2020. Of students that have never seen a computer in their lives, leave alone to touch and use it. This therefore means that the lecturers are not entirely exempted from doing their job. The desire to have IT literate graduates, some universities make it mandatory for every student to have a laptop before beginning lectures. This has been used as a marketing tool to attract potential students to join their universities as students. Interaction with students revealed that there are cases when they finish campus without doing any practical work using a computer. There are even some who are proud of this. It is not clear, however, whether these students are the ones with prior computer knowledge or not. Recently, employers have started blacklisting some universities in relation to their graduates. Though not all employers have considered this move, the graduates are reported to be feeling the pinch. This however disfavors those students that work hard in their IT classes in order to get the grade they desire and the overall university degree. Derived research problem is poor quality of ICT.
So that is the case. The case is about ICT and then university students. So derived problem. The derived problem from the study is poor quality of ICT lecturing or tutoring at Ugandan universities. Since some students can even leave university without having like any practical lesson or without having computer knowledge, yet they paid for it. Most of the times they concentrate more on the theory part, and they forget that we need the practical part more. So the derived research problem from the whole case study is poor quality of ICT lecturing or tutoring at Ugandan universities. Then derived variables of study. The dependent variable is the quality of ICT lecturing or tutoring at Ugandan universities. That is the dependent variable. Then the independent variable is the commitment of lecturers. Commitment of the lecturers is independent, but the quality of ICT lecturing depends on the commitment of lecturers. So quality of ICT lecturing is dependent on commitment of lecturers. Then derived statement of a problem. Example 1, statement of a problem. Quality of lecturing ICT education in Ugandan universities has been deteriorating gradually. Though the university policy clearly indicates that students must have personal laptops, the students do not use them. students have also indicated cases where they finish university without doing any practical research lesson in ICT. Employers have threatened to blacklist some universities because of churning out graduates who are not well grounded in ICT, and yet ICT is gradually becoming significant in the employment world. This represents a challenge in the education provision of universities that needs immediate attention. Addressing this challenge forms a list of this research. Example 2 of how we can state the problem. Quality of lecturing ICT education in universities has been deteriorating gradually, though the university policy clearly indicates that students must have personal laptops, that students do not use them. Students have indicated cases when they finish university without doing any practical lesson in ICT. Employers have threatened to blacklist some universities because of passing out graduates who are not well grounded in ICT, and yet ICT is gradually becoming significant in employment world. This represents a challenge in the education provision of universities. Most probably, the challenge is an outcome of this is a different part that I've added. Most probably, the challenge is an outcome of low commitment exhibited by lecturers in these universities. This research intends to establish this and hence provide a solution to the identified challenge. Yeah, so these are the two examples of how you can state a problem. It's something like a summary of the whole essay, because the whole essay is explaining the problem, what students are going through, what university students are facing. Yeah, in regards to information technology. So you read the whole case and then summarize it. Summarize what you've understood. Yeah. You summarize what you've understood, but we said statement of a problem had three components. Statement, which is component 1, introducing the problem at hand. Statement 2, giving details about the evidence which justify the existence of a problem. Then component 3, it's the concluding section, which shows what might happen if the current problem is not handled, and possible explanations of what is happening. Yeah, so let's look at how it was stated. Yeah. So component 1 is stating the problem. So quality of lecturing ICT education in Uganda universities has been deteriorating gradually. This is the problem. The quality of ICT education is decreasing slowly, something like that. That is the problem. Though the university policy clearly indicates that students, so the second component is giving details about the evidence of the problem. Though the university policy clearly indicates that students must have personal laptops, the students do not use them. Students have also indicated cases, this is evidence. Students have also indicated cases when they finish university without doing any practical lesson in ICT. This is evidence. Then the last section is conclusion, and we said it shows what might happen if the current situation is not handled. Yeah, employers have also threatened to blacklist some universities because of turning out graduates who are not well grounded in ICT. Yet ICT is gradually becoming significant with the employment world. So this is what might happen if they do not teach students ICT. Yeah, employers are going to blacklist some universities. Yeah. Then another part is for explaining possible explanations of what is happening. So we go to our problem, statement of the problem. This represents a challenge in education provision of universities that needs immediate attention. Addressing this challenge forms the gist of this research. Yeah, so this is how we state a problem. First, the first component is stating of the problem that is at hand. Then the second component gives the details, gives evidence that the problem really exists. Then the third component, it gives conclusions, whereby it will give it part A, it will give you what might happen if the current situation is not handled, and part B, it will give you what is happening. That gives a gist for investigation. Yeah, so that is what we call statement of a problem. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. See you in my next video.